we are back for another broadcast. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you are here, to join me, to support me. And I'm hoping that this broadcast will also bless you, as I know this young lady here blesses me all the time. This is my sister. How do you say sister from another mother? We have the same father. Father in heaven, right? See, we have the same Father in heaven. So she is a sister from another mother. So I'm so blessed to have her here. She is here to talk business, literally, to us. And without further ado, I don't want to, take too much of your time or hers, because she's constantly making moves. So I want to introduce you, okay? This is the moment that you and I have been waiting for. And I want you to meet the Tiffany. This is Tiffany. She's the sole proprietor of Tiffany's Hair Studio and Salon. Tiffany, talk to us.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody going?
Good.
Doing y'all good.
I know, right? It's crazy times. How's it been, Tiffany? Let's go ahead and just dive right in there. Business, right? With this whole pandemic that is going on, we know that it has caused a lot of businesses to shut down, and is mainly those who, like yourself, own your own business. And we want to know how has it been? How has it been for you and your business?
Well, it's been definitely challenging, like every other business in the country or the world. I've had to close the salon down, with minimum staff. I've had to make some provisions and make some adjustments as far as trying to generate some kind of money, regardless of not being able to actually do hair. I've been doing, custom made units. I've been selling my total quick care oil. I've been offering some of my clients virtual appointments to kind of give them some advice via DMs, text messages, phone calls, and those kind of things. Doing what everybody else is doing, trying to apply for unemployment and all kinds of forgiveness loans and funding that's out there in the country. So, it's been definitely hard, especially with not knowing what our future holds.
Right.
We don't know. We just don't know. We can only sit around and wait. Even with the government saying they're going to open it up, we still don't know what's going to happen. We kind of are just winging it right now and trying to find a proactive way to prepare for when the salons do open up. So yeah, it's been kind of hard.
Wow, I know. I can't even imagine how stressful it has been. You mentioned different ways that you have come up with to kind of make ends meet, because you are a wife, you're a mother, on top of being a business owner. First of all, like what was going through your mind, like before you started that one solution? Like we're going to revisit the solutions, like what you came up with, because we want to help other people out there who are probably still at the point of trying to figure out what to do. So before then, like what was going through your mind? What was your emotional state before now? And then talk about like what prompted you now to be like, you know what, I just can't sit here. Talk to us.
Well, me being a hairstylist, I'm definitely always on the creative side. Like I have to, I'm a hairstylist. Most hairstylists are creative. We're always trying to find ways to be creative through art of hair, beauty of some kind of sort. And I was starting to become a little like feeling like incompetent, sitting at home, just not doing anything besides, of course, taking care of the kids, cooking, cleaning, laundry, the daily wife duties. But as far as me being the stylist and the business owner and the beauty expert, I was feeling like I was missing out on something. So Actually, one of my sister-in-laws told me, she was like, well, ask me, like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'll figure it out. And she was like, well, you're smart. You'll figure it out, you know. And then she just started speaking positive things into my mind. I literally just texted her the other day and told her, thank you for giving me those words of encouragement, because it's always in my mind. Like, okay, I'm smart. What can I do? How can I figure this out? You know, of course, my husband definitely has my back, and I thank God for him, because he is still employed and he's considered a essential worker.
Yeah.
But I feel like I want to still be able to contribute to my business, or be able to pay something.
Keep it going.
Right. So everybody knows I sell oils. So I'm like, you know what? Let me sell my oils. Let me
nice.
put that in rotation. You know, let me go online and look at some things, and let me talk to some people for encouragement. You know, let me find other ways of venturing out. And I just kept it consistent. And I just keep trying. Every day I wake up, I'm like, okay, what can I do?
Nice.
Even if I don't do anything, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow. You know,
right.
And it's overwhelming mentally and emotionally, because I love being in the hair salon. I love being in communication with my clients, but I needed to make sure that I definitely kept myself productive during this time.
Yeah, you can't just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I also feel like it was important for my daughter to see me busy. I didn't want her to not see me feeling like I'm giving up, or giving off the illusion of, or the perception that I'm giving up by not being productive. So she's always seen me working and doing something to be productive. So I want to make sure that she sees me have a balance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very important. Like support. Like what I'm getting from, what you're saying is how support is very, very important. You know what I mean? Like even for those who may not be married, call a friend, call your mother, call your sister, call somebody. Just you cannot. One thing that I'm learning, and also coming from what you're saying, is that you can't do this by yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm so grateful to hear that you didn't allow this situation to just, keep you down. You had to, come up with something, and that's amazing. I'm glad. And like you said, your daughter is watching you, and, that's something that she too will pick up as a skill, when she hits a challenge, so that's amazing. I really like that. So you talked about your oil. How can we get your oil? How can we gain access to your oil? And by the way, y'all, this oil is the truth. I don't know what she put in it. Okay. I don't know what she put in it, but that oil, y'all, you have to get it. I'm telling you, if you go on her page, okay, her salon's page, you will see the dramatic changes that has gone on with people's hair. I'm talking about, okay, go on her page. Go on her page, and you'll see the dramatic changes that this oil has done to people's hair. So, Tiffany, please tell us, how can we get a bottle or two or three?
Well, I have it available, by shipping. I do drop-offs. You can order online. You can pay via Cash App. Mostly I ship it or I drop it off to people,
Okay.
Curbside.
Okay. You mentioned Cash App, so that's good. So maybe what we'll do is you give me the information and I'll post it. Also, we have a viewer that's asking, is the oil good for the skin as well?
Oh, yes. All right. So the name of my oil is Total Care Oil. And the reason why I called it that is because I wanted to provide a product for clients from head to toe, and to nourish the body.
Nice.
Over time, with my knowledge and me learning different things about the hair industry, a lot of products has a lot of chemicals inside of it. And like I've had clients that were I use the product one day, and maybe 4 years later, that same product that we've been using consistently might have broken somebody out.
Mm.
Or, certain elements on the earth, like petroleum, is not good for our skin because it doesn't actually absorb into the skin. It just sits
Gotcha.
on top of the skin, and that's not
Okay.
always good. So I found that agent is in a lot of our products. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make something that we all can use that's natural, vegan, and just literally something that we could probably eat, even though we shouldn't. Your body, you should be able to put on your skin, and it should be healthy for you.
Gotcha.
So it's for everything. It's for pedicure. You can use it as a pedicure oil, a manicure oil, facial. Like right now, I have it on my face right now. I didn't put anything on, but I took a shower, washed my hair, moisturized my skin with that, and that was it.
Nice.
A lot of my clients, my Caucasian clients, use it for suntan and oil.
Okay.
You can add it to like your conditioners for deep condition. You can use it by itself or add it to an olive oil or coconut oil for a hot oil treatment. What else can we use it for? You can use it for like a massage oil. That's really good. Yeah, massage.
Okay, so it being all natural, total body oil. Okay, that's amazing. And just like a viewer mentioned, about clogging the pores. That's one of the benefits also, right? About your oil, that we don't have to worry about that. For those who love to wear makeup, can we use it also as like what do we call it? Like versus a moisturizer? Can we also put that on our skin before makeup? Putting makeup on?
You can definitely apply a small amount. Because, like, all right, for instance, for me, during the fall, end of the fall, midwinter, going into spring, I had like dry skin in this area. And I noticed that it'll just be super dry no matter what I do.
Okay.
So I have sensitive skin, so I was a little hesitant myself when I first started using my oil to apply it to my face. But I noticed that if I wanted to continue to wear makeup in the winter and the fall, I needed to keep my skin moisturized. So I do use like a facial primer for makeup, but I also use my oil in this area to kind of balance out the moisture, so my skin doesn't look dry on top of my foundation.
Okay.
So it can definitely be used with your makeup.
Okay.
Sometimes I wouldn't apply it too much if you're wearing foundation, but I would, you can always try and see how it works out and then go from there.
Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. So, like I said, I wasn't gonna keep you long because I even hear your son in the background. So I'm not gonna keep you long. Business as usual.
You're good. He's with my daughter, so thank God.
Well, okay. One thing that I did want you to do is, because I'm a big believer about supporting. Even without a pandemic, I know that it's very important for each of us to support each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, what are some ways that you think people can help support not only your business, especially in a time like this, but other businesses out there?
Oh, that's so funny you said that. Because, all right, so since the pandemic, right, I found myself saying, okay, I have a lot of bills and I have to consolidate them to be able to endure this time. So what I did was I cut back on a lot of my expenses, right?
Okay.
Subscriptions, not unnecessary, but at the salon, we have magazine subscriptions and stuff like that. We don't need that right now. So I sat down, I wrote down everything that I wanted to cut out as far as unnecessary bills. Then I said, I'm going to only invest my money into, no pun intended or no offense to any other race, but I feel like the Black community needs more support from each other. So I decided I would commit myself to investing my money more into other Black businesses for my necessities. Okay. So I decided to support a sales rep from TLC for the NutriBurst. I brought NutriBurst. I signed up for a survey gig that was, owned and hosted by a Black female, and I invest my money there. Later on today, me and my husband, we have to sign on to a live seminar for credit to fix our credit today. So
Okay.
I've been deciding to invest my money into Black businesses right now.
Okay.
One of my, that's my most important goal, is to invest my money into Black businesses. So if Black people can get, find Black people are so creative. Despite all of the things that have happened to us in the past, we've still been able to learn how to find a way to be creative and to work on our talent and skills. Like you've been talking about a podcast or a way to reach out to people for God knows what, and now you're doing it. We have more time to hone and just work on our talents and skills. So I feel like, in the Black community, I think it's important that Black people need to be a little bit more lenient on each other and kind of have more patience and empathy and compassion for each other and try to support each other.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So that's it. There it is. It's all about support. It's like a each one reach one type thing. We cannot do it by ourselves. Okay. Even the most successful company out there didn't gain its success without you, without me. You understand what I mean? So it's all about support. So I want you all, okay, and I know you all are supporters, and I'm so grateful for that. So what I want you to do is to go out there and support Tiffany's hair studio and spa. I want you to go out there, go on her page, get that oil, and support. So on that note, stay encouraged out there, y'all. Stay encouraged.
Right.
We are going to get through this. We are coming out on the other side of this better than ever. So I want to wish you all stay safe, stay well. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we can get to talk to you again on a lighter note, on a better note. And that's all, folks. So until we all speak again, thank you. Tiffany, thank you so much. Thank you.